2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Rockets. A couple of former MVPs now together once again in the backcourt. Russell Westbrook and James Harden ready to roll as they get ready for game time at Staples Center. Rockets, Lakers, coming right up after this. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Harden.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Rockets coach Mike D'Antoni is the modern-day godfather of pace and space. His teams in Phoenix popularized small ball, moving around and pushing the tempo in their 7 seconds or less offense. It's ironic that now his Houston team plays a much slower isolation style of basketball. But Kevin, that shows his flexibility and D'Antoni's ability to adapt to his personnel.
Whatever works, David. Thanks. Tonight, Chris, 2 teams that may meet in the playoffs. Does that create any extra incentive, do you think?
Well, when I was playing, I'd say no, but I can tell you the truth now. Yeah, it creates a lot of extra incentive, especially if you're going against a team that may have the home court advantage against you in the playoffs, or also to kind of see what works and doesn't work against them so you can pull out some extra tricks during playoffs. But anyone that doesn't say that, they're giving you the company line, and I understand that, but yeah, it means a little bit more.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Chandler in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Brown out there with the kid. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. Now here is Davis. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to McGee. Over Chandler. McGee's shot is off. Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Brown. Harden outside. Passes it to Westbrook. And Davis sends it back. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Shot clock at 6. And here's Covington from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got the opening basket of the game for the Rockets. The kid passes to James. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Covington. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Harden. That's tipped. The drive by James. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Brown against Harden. Nails the 16-footer.
Oh, and Harden is very good at picking apart the D on the pick and roll. Whether he's dishing the rock or shooting, the D has no idea how to slow him down.
Now here's James. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn. Brown kicks to James. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here is Harden. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Well, Mike D'Antoni, he's a legendary coach in this game. He's found success at almost every stop he's coached at, only missing a title to cement his legacy.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And with Mike D'Antoni, Chris, you can see his influence as a coach throughout the NBA.
Yeah, a lot of modern offenses borrow from things D'Antoni created. The up-tempo early offense is a product of his 7 seconds or less era. I mean, his imprint is all over the NBA.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career. And most fans think of the Rockets as offense only, but that's not the case at all.
No, G.A., I mean, they force a good amount of turnovers, and they trap pretty well. I mean, the defense has been solid for them the past few years, if you ask me. Nothing mind-blowing, but this team is certainly not one-sided.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Different styles of basketball, and we're talking about Coach of the Year here. What style of coach did you prefer to play for?
Well, I just want a coach that was honest, that held everyone accountable, and allowed us to get out and run. You want a coach that believes in the talent that he has and doesn't hamper anyone's skill set, doesn't hold anyone back based upon their offensive philosophy. The game is changing, so hopefully you have a coach that is flexible. Hopefully you have a coach that is forward-thinking, and you have a coach that says, let it fly. That might be the most important skill set of a coach, in my opinion. One that says, hey, you got an open shot, you better take it.
And for James Harden, he loves to be put on an island and go one-on-one against a defender.
Well, yeah, last season, Harden had as many ISOs called for him as some teams ran him. And that's all because of his coach. His coach calls the games that way. It's his bread and butter. There isn't much you can do to stop him with one defender.
James finds Brown. Good, and the assist goes to James. 8 points for Slim.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Harden coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Now here is McGee. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Davis. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets trailed by 5. Here's Covington. The quick look, no good that time. It's Brown on the wing. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
One shot.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing here by 8. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
There's the pass to James. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis.
In terms of fundamentals, Tucker is rock solid at the defensive end. I mean, you can see the effort he puts into his D right here.
From deep, James.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious. And that's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. So for the Rockets, Daniel House has checked in for P.J. Tucker, and Eric Gordon subbed in for Robert Covington.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And as we march through the end of March, a chance now to look through the power rankings. Take a look at the Rockets. They've climbed all the way up to the 2nd spot.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Now here's Gordon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The shot, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Davenport. Here's Brown. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years, but one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Gerald Green comes in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Rockets trail by 10. Outside Gordon. Green taking his time here. Back to Gordon. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Now here's Brown. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And they double up James. You see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Gordon. No good on the triple.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Davenport. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Rockets trail by 14. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. In third, the Lakers.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
Green against James. Pass to Gordon. Stolen by McGee. And now it's Brown running. He can go all. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Rivers after the basket by the Lakers. Dishes it to Green. He feeds it to Chandler. The Lakers with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And Brown drops them both.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Rivers dishes to Green. Outside Gordon. Five to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Here's the kid. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
So many of his points came at the line. The D was trying to play him physical. And he just said, yeah, bring it up.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
An absolute bomb from three-point range. The kid's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Rivers, and then Rivers with the dunk.
Smooth handles from Rivers right there. Sometimes he's capable of surprising you with some of his moves.
The kid passes to Davis. Balls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just the total control so far.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. McLemore's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets have shot 50% from the line today, 3 for 6.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Now, here's Howard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Yep, it counts. 7 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Gordon with it. He's got 5. For 2 points, that one goes.
Now, this is why you have to involve Gordon, a pick-and-roll genius, a high percentage shooter in these sets.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this. Rockets elevated by James Harden to one of the league's powerhouse franchises, and he talks about seizing the moment.
This time isn't going to last long. We have a window. It goes by extremely fast. I cherish these moments. I embrace them.
Never a guarantee that the window will remain open.
And superstar players, let's face it, they're best remembered for their championships. It's all about the rings if you're James Harden.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Gordon, Rivers out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's House in at the 4 slot. First one falls for him.
Well, I love P.J. Tucker. He's a player that doesn't do a whole lot in the box score, but he passes the eye test. He plays defense, he's tough, he rebounds, and you know he'll hit that corner 3.
And Tucker, Chris, the type of player who will do all the small things for a team.
Yeah, he doesn't need to be anything more than he is with the stars on his team, and he knows that. Tucker's a great glue guy. He sets screens, guards anyone, rebounds, hits his shots.
Nice shot by James.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Lakers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The kid passes to Brown. And too long on the shot. Rockets trail by 16. House dishes to Rivers. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Rivers has got his 3rd basket of the night. On the wing, James. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Rivers, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They look totally in sync, GA. I mean, they knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
So for the Rockets, James Harden comes in for Gordon, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Austin Rivers. Lakers leading by 11. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. They get it back. Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Los Angeles. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside, Davis. Here's Davenport trying to get open. It's Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Russell Westbrook. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. This is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies at a young, early age and see the best players. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Robert Covington's checked in for Daniel House. Harden kicks to McLemore. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's a 14-point game. Passes it to McLemore. A three-pointer, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
The kid passes to Davis. And they double up Davis. Here's the kid. He's covered by Westbrook. On the wing, James. 4 on the clock. Trying to get open is Davis. And James gets it to go. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Westbrook, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Westbrook with the block, and they'll keep possession. Howard dishes to Brown. Shoots over Tucker, and it's Brown missing. Rockets trail by 14 from 18 feet away. A nice shot by Tucker.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open. It's hard to find.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Westbrook. The rebound by Harden. The Rockets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Puts it up from 12. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 12. Brown kicks to James. Davis against Harden. Yep, that one goes. Davis has got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
From 20 feet out. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Westbrook. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Davenport. Floats it up for James. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Brown. Feeds it to Howard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Rockets trail by 16. Westbrook surveying the D. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Some changes here for the Lakers. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Green in for Brown. Green, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Westbrook passes to Green from the arc. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's been a reliable aspect of Green's game throughout his career. Now, the ability to find his shot and deliver beyond the arc.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Monday, They'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Rockets trail by 15. For 3, Westbrook. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Westbrook. Davis against Chandler. Davis down low. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then Chris, he'd get that shot up.
It's just sick. His step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step-back, just his regular. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Green passes to Davenport. Kuzma outside. Drills the three-pointer.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hicks checked in for Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for the kid. And then for Houston, Daniel House is checked in for Robert Covington. Gordon comes in for James Harden. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Rondo against Rivers. Chandler dishes to Rivers. Chandler, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Chandler's got 5 points so far.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here's Kuzma, and they pick up 2. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He excels at scoring from the mid-range. Kuzma is awesome at making use of these spots on the floor.
Knocked loose. Here's Green. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Chandler's shot, good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. Kuzma, right side. They double him with Green. To the left wing. Here's A.Akwuegbu. Again, Los Angeles.
I mean, like the kick out there, recognizing there's more room outside than inside.
1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. In the corner, it's Gordon. Chandler trying to free himself up, and it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Down by 15. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
But you also got to give credit to the offense, too. I mean, they exploited every hole they saw in the defense.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Lakers #1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And he knocks down the first one.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Hunter's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And he makes both free throws. Rockets trailed by 17. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. .44 seconds left in the first half. Gordon kicks to Rivers. It's stolen. Here's Green, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
He's off on the first. That one misses. Rockets trail by 17. On the wing, Green. Over Green. Green with the block. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Another miss by Houston. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Lakers on top. They finish off the second quarter with a 13-4 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. High turnovers in the first half, James. I'm sure that ball security will be a focus in the second half.
Yeah, that's still too many turnovers, especially on forced turnovers. So we got to really lock in on our turnovers, make the right play at all times.
James, thanks for the time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Hunter is out there with Green. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Big Smooth. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Kuzma. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Stolen by Harden. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Alex Caruso is checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook finds Harden. Here's Tucker. Houston moving the ball around. From outside the arc. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight.
Not many folks thought that Tucker would have success as an NBA three-point shooter. He's proven all of them wrong. He's got good range.
Now here is McGee. Here's Caruso. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Westbrook. It's deflected.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Tyson Chandler. He misses the free throw.
In positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
He hits the second from the line. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Good on the three-point shot.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Harden. And it goes down 2 points. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Caruso, the pass to A.Akwuegbu. Here's Caruso. Here's Big Smooth. He's covered by Westbrook. The pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. That one, no good. Good D by Covington.
It might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. Just need to calm down, play their game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to McGee. Passes to Hunter. Caruso looking for an opening. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's A.Akwuegbu. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Big Smooth got 6.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
And so here is Houston after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Harden. Covington wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range. Covington's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
This is the confidence Covington has in himself. Assertive as shooting right off the pass.
Here's Big Smooth, guarded by Tucker. Here's A.Akwuegbu, and another basket for the Lakers.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point. He's gone off the rails this quarter. And it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Here's Harden. They get it again.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hunter. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Logs his first 3 of the second half after nailing 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Caruso, the pass to A.Akwuegbu. It's blocked.
And you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
And obviously, obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. McLemore has come in for Robert Covington. Now, here's Hunter. 8 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Rockets trail by 17. Outside Westbrook. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in.
A shot.
Free throw no good for Westbrook. And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Rivers, he's checked in for Houston. Rockets trail by 15. Pass to McLemore. Back to Gordon. Down low, here's Tucker. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
That'll be a 5-second call. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course, Houston, they're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And you know, Houston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Houston making a switch. Green's checked in. Lakers leading by 13. And Howard with the stuff.
Love the aggressive line state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside, Green. And there's the pass to Gordon. Rivers with it. Fires for three. And he's good on the three ball. Rivers has got 9.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Hunter. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
And you see how comfortable Kuzma is from there. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch needed to be effective.
Rockets trail by 14. Now here's Rivers. He's got 9. No good that time. Now, here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the Lakers with some changes. Jay comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Danny Green. The free throw drops for Hunter. Houston's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Tucker on the wing, Gordon. And it's blocked. Rondo against Gordon. Here's Hunter. And again, the Lakers no good. Rockets trail by 17. Rivers kicks it to Tucker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gordon finds Tucker. Outside, Green. Just 4 to shoot. Gordon inside. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Lakers leading by 17. Pass to Howard. And it's blocked by Gordon. And he's able to get it back. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
Oh, I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like a Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who it just seems like he's just biting at the bit. There's a few young Celtics. There's a few young Lakers that in a few years you never know what they could do, especially the ones that are playing with great guys and watching their practice habits, game habits, stealing their recipes or stealing what they eat before the game and their health-wise. So many guys right now that are going to be in that second tier coming up. It's going to be fun to watch their growth.
It will. So it's the Lakers now, following the mess by Austin Rivers.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Howard. And James subbed in for Kyle Kuzma to stop the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard him.
All free throws good from Eric Gordon. Los Angeles leading by 20. Outside Rondo. And James throws it down.
And Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spot.
1:14 left here in the third quarter. And here's Rivers. He's got 9. And Rondo sends it back. Hunter dishes to Davis for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw drops for House. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. The drive by James and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second. Houston's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Rivers passes to Gordon. Seconds left to play in the third. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
When he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective. An incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for P.J. Tucker. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 13-5 run here. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. James, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Green, and it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. Now here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists now in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
James Harden, he's checked in for Gerald Green.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And with Rivers, he's never given up on himself and continued to add to his game. Even, Greg, as he's gone from team to team.
You know, he's shown that he can function as either the point or off guard and still give great production from either spot. And as he grows older, you could see him being a top-level 6th man for the rest of his career.
Now here's Rivers. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And James throws it down.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Harden. It's deflected. They retain possession.
You can't be too physical with Covington. He's tough. He's athletic, and he knows how to force the issue.
Free throw drops for Covington. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game and one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Here's Harden, and Davis sends it back. And he makes the first. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Hicks. And a change for the Rockets. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Clark. He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles leading by 22. James in the post, guarded by McLemore.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Harden up top. Puts it up. Another miss by Houston. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Westbrook kicks to Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Robert Covington picks one up. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You're your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times or so. I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that genie back in the bottle.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, the pitch working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Los Angeles. For 3, Covington. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Loads it up for Davis.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's Westbrook with the drive, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. And once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Lets it go from deep. Trains the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 14 points here in the second half.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
James, and the dunk by James.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Rockets trail by 21. Now Harden. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Harden. Oh! Where did that come from? It was beautiful.
Wow. That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Man, that fired his guys up, no question. Love seeing that.
Two-time NBA champion Michael Thompson says the arm muscles, Chris, on today's players don't measure up with what they used to be. Is that even important?
You know, he's right, but I don't know how important that is unless, you know, you just want to bring the gun show to the games and pull out the arms and the curls and say, check out these muscles. But now I think, you know, it's a lot different. And make no mistake, even though that is a true comment, players of today are much more athletic in his day and my day. And I think that's because of technology. They understand core strength. They understand dieting. They understand rest. And so many, they're privy to so much information that we didn't have. But, yeah, no more curls. It doesn't seem like there are any more Karl Malone 24-inch pythons, brother, out there in any of these games.
Chandler, the pass to Tucker. For 3, Covington hits the three-point bomb.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to A.Akwuegbu. Stolen by Tucker. Outside Westbrook. Over Davis. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. The pass to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Chandler's got 13 rebounds in the game. CD.
And really, Harden is even dangerous when he's looking to score. Even when the defense gets physical with him, he takes the contact, he powers through.
And the Lakers making a change here. McGee's checked in. Free throw drops for Harden. James with it. Inside, here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now, here is Harden. Just the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game, that system, is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Let's think about the All-Star game in 2019. Letting guys pick their players like old school on the park. I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that we're in the finals against each other. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's not an easy job to guard Harden. It's made even harder when his mid-range game is working.
Covington with the steal. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And the three ball is good. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter. Lakers leading by 17. James finds McGee. Back to James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for Los Angeles, James. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
He's taking an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Houston with it, trailing by 19. It's Harden with the... Oh, what a beautiful point!
What intensity, did you see that? Great. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Here's the kid. Stolen by Tucker. He dishes it to Covington. Over James. And that one goes long.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Double team on Westbrook. Trying to find Chandler. He's got it now.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And the Lakers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's James. First free throw is good. And James drills them both. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. 17-point game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, and for a guard, Harden does a ton of damage inside, especially how he gets these foul calls close to the basket.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 16. Brown outside. He kicks to Davis. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Brown outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Brown. Taking 2 shots.
No free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Rockets trail by 18. The feed now to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
He's a top-tier scorer in this game. I mean, Harden only needs a few shots to fall, and then it's like watching a volcano erupt.
James against Covington. Brown outside. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And reaching an impressive milestone on the year, this will be win number 16. Guys, they have played so well this season. I think pretty much any given night, they've come in with that swagger and attitude, and they've really backed it up.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
For the Rockets, Nene, he's checked in for Chandler. Clark comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Green in for Robert Covington. The 3 from Harden knocks down the 3 ball.
Come on! You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Here's the kid. Outside, Davis. From deep 3-point range, they get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart. That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. James kicks to McGee. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Brown. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Great D that time from Green. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. The ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.